welcome back to your favorite podcast, Beyond the Bookshelf, where we talk about all things bookish. I hope you guys are doing great. Today I've teamed up with two of my friends, Divya and Veeraja, and we're going to be talking about The Book Thief by Markus Zuzak. So I'll start by giving you a brief introduction of the book. The Book Thief is a historical fiction book, 584-page long, which became an international bestseller in 2005 and has been translated in 63 different languages. The book can be enjoyed by any age group. Let me give you a brief summary of this book. This story is narrated by a personified character of Death and takes place in 1939 Nazi Germany, where Death has never been busier and will be busier still. The plot follows Liesl Memminger after she starts living with her foster parents, Hans and Rosa Hammerman. As the political situation in Germany deteriorates, her foster parents conceal a Jewish man, Max Wendenberg, in their basement, and Liesl starts sharing a bond with him revolving around their shared love of words. But Max isn't obviously safe there, and neither are the rest of them, as the bombs start falling on Liesl's street.
So Veeraja, why don't you tell us more about the characters?
Yeah, sure. I love to talk about them. So all the characters are beautifully real, with dreams, hopes, flaws, and regrets. We have Liesl, a young girl who brings so much innocence and light to this otherwise dark book. The Habermans, Liesl's foster parents, bring so much love and banter to the table. Our little heartthrob, Rudy Steiner, touches our heart in all ways possible. And Max Vandenberg is the most interesting character who lives the most horrors of this book. The character development is phenomenal and the bonds between them are all unique and beautiful. The setting of the story is actually really interesting. Divya, could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, sure. So the story takes place during World War II under Nazi rule for the most part. Liesl lived on a German street called Himmel Street, which means heaven in German. Most of the story takes place under Nazi rule in the fictional town of Mulching, Germany. When the story starts, 9-year-old Liesl Memminger lives in the deserted neighborhood. All of the Jewish people are gone, and the stores, homes, and neighborhoods have been burned to the ground. Oh, why don't we talk about the main theme of the book?
Yeah, that's a great idea. So, a huge theme of this book is death and its presence and work in the human world. But I would also say the main theme of this book revolves around words at the most basic level. The power of words in different contexts and how much they influence humanity as a whole. Death. The narrator switches between first and a third person point of view, describing all the main characters' thought and emotion as well as his own. The writing style is quite blunt and modern, but so poetic. There is a lot of foreshadowing, well, too much at times, and a heavy emphasis on symbolism. What do you guys think of the book?
I think this book is the best book I've ever read, as there is something so unmistakably real about the innocence and horror perfectly balanced in this book.
Agreed. One can really feel the misery of the time. At the same time, can't help but feel happy for every happy moment that is hard-earned.
So true. It paints a picture of such a dark, sad world, but still manages to highlight the little lights shining in the darkness.
Yeah, and also the author and his use of words are just phenomenal. Those words speak to the reader.
It makes you fall in love with words and humanity, and while reading, you realize the value of your own life.
And that is it for today's podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We all recommend this book to you, so please do give it a read. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye!